The lead up to Labor Day, sorry. Has anyone here been to Cafe Tangerine over down on St. Montgomery's Road?
No.
No? I have. The lead up to Labor Day is one of my busy times. In addition to added shows, I have a few more visits to make as opposed to the rest of the year. Being out and about more than usual, I try to fit in stops at certain restaurants that I haven't hit yet. One such stop is Cafe Tangerine over down on St. Montgomery's Road. Cafe Tangerine is in the spot formerly occupied by Alvin's Cuisine. Alvin's has since relocated to the Spoons and has rebranded itself as Huevos Rancheros and Company. By the way, has anyone here been to Cafe Tangerine over down on St. Montgomery's Road?
No.
No? I have. More by chance than by design. Visiting a young friend in the area, and taking a look around the strip mall as I was waiting for a shuttle. And I made a mental note to take a look around the area as I was waiting again out around back that way. And there it was, Cafe Tangerine, sort of in all its glory. One of the first things you notice when you walk in is a large collection of teapots or tea kettles in and around the corner. The counter. Walk a little bit further, and you see what I found. Well, novelty menus, side by side with salt and pepper shakers. One of which was a pig, and the other of which was a stove cooking bacon, which I found ridiculously creepy. Cafe Tangerine is not a spot that I could see becoming my go-to spot, but it is a restaurant that I could actually see becoming as I walk up and down St. Montgomery's Road, it could become a spot that I ended up becoming visiting again.
For the last few years, I've rarely had a chance to see my young nephews. Back when they lived in the area, it was far easier to get a sense of their current interests. At their birthday parties, it would always be remarked upon that I chose presents that stood out to their parents as particularly thoughtful. As a result, I was well appreciated by my nephews, and I tended to be praised by the other adults at these events as well. A couple years back, when my brother and his wife decided to seek a more quiet, private lifestyle and chose to move to another state, I knew they were making the right decision for their family, especially given the strong security measures in place around their new neighborhood. But to be frank, having Thanksgiving dinner over Skype leaves me wanting something a bit more. Last week, they actually came to visit. When they arrived, my brother offered to take us all out to dinner, but I could tell he was exhausted from air travel, and he seemed extremely grateful when I offered to cook dinner at my place instead. My sister-in-law had some business to take care of in the city that night, which she didn't go into much detail about. So she wouldn't be able to join us for dinner, which I thought was a shame, and I could tell disappointed my youngest nephew in particular. Now, what to cook? I remembered that my nephews enjoyed creamy, velvety dishes, so I decided on risotto. So I could have made nachos, but then I would have had to buy beer for such a party dish. And even though I do enjoy beer occasionally, my party days are honestly long past me. Now, the interesting thing about risotto is that it's so time and labor intensive that restaurants can't even make it properly. It simply takes too long, and in 2018, the kind of patron who is prepared to wait 30 minutes or more at a restaurant just for a single dish, has pretty much gone the way of the dinosaurs. Restaurants use an alternate method that involves parboiling the rice and then cooking it up very quickly at the last minute. So if you have only ever had restaurant risotto, you've actually never truly had risotto. Before I began cooking, I asked myself how I could turn this into an occasion to bond with my nephews. Since I remembered that the youngest one had always enjoyed games, I set him up in front of my Nintendo so he could play some old Mario. Meanwhile, the oldest is another story. He's at that age when all he really cares about is girls and applying to colleges. And if you like girls, it's not a bad idea to learn how to cook, as they tend to appreciate a guy who knows his way around the kitchen. So I invited him to the kitchen with me to help. I knew he would be interested in learning how to cook the dish, considering the hormones at play in his body. The first thing we did was pour wine for my brother. I found if you supply your guests with enough wine, everyone seems to brighten up, and it's pretty much guaranteed you're going to be considered a culinary genius. Now, we all know how eating food together with other people makes the food taste better, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, just as we were setting the table, my brother's wife called. She had finished her business early and was on her way back home. We were going to have a true family dinner after all. We just hoped the food wouldn't get cold by the time she got there. Awesome. Hey everyone, how's it going?
What's up, dude? Seriously though, how the hell are you guys doing tonight?
We're those here guys. My name's Matthew.
And I'm Jay, and actually some of the things that, or one of the things that we're about to do right now is, and we're gonna loosen it up a little bit. Just start doing this.
Chill out.
Just relax. We're gonna lead you guys in song. And is there anyone here with background in education or teaching, public teaching?
Who's worked with kids, who's kind of ushered people around, or been part of a classroom setting? Or...
Just put the light.
It's totally all, and no one has to volunteer. It's totally fine. No, you can't just volunteer your friend. That's forcing someone to get up on stage. Does anyone have experience singing?
Oh, hell no.
Brian? Edie? Half? Alright, so
what we're gonna do is we're gonna lead you guys in a song, and it's gonna be a round. Oh, you have a mic.
Basically, yes. This is one of those things. You go to a show, and it's one of those things where the performers encourage you to actually be part of the show and participate.
Thank you.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so what we're gonna do is Matthew is going to lead the the first 3 rows.
Yeah, first 3 rows. So that would be bum 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 all the way.
It's like the NBC.
It's like pinball.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna lead rows 4 through 6.
4 through 6.
7 through 9 is Reed. And now, ready? Okay.
So you're gonna look at us. First 3 rows, they're gonna look. You, not they. You're gonna be looking at me and singing what I'm singing, but you're also gonna be on the screen.
And here we go.
First 3. Row, row, row your boat
gently down the stream.
First 3.
Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Just us for now.
And now we're gonna do rows 4 through 6.
Row, row. Still yes. Your boat gently down the stream.
Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily,
merrily, life is but a dream. Wait.
Yes. Oh, the screen. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Merrily down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily,
practice round.
Great practice round. Okay, so we're all kind of getting the hang of it.
One, two, three.
Row your boat
Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Not yet.
And Matthew starts.
All right, let's go.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Life is but a dream.
Your boat.
All right, again.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
All right, let's do some stand-up. All right, you guys ready for some stand-up?
Hell yeah.
We were in the Midwest recently. We saw one of the most glorious mullets of all time.
Yes, and it was an unironic mullet. That's why.
Yeah, because you see a mullet in Fishtown, it's like, fuck you.
You're a dick.
Why?
Why are you doing that?
The hipsters are taking that away from us too, but no, this was the most glorious. Because when you see a mullet in its natural habitat,
Yeah, like out in the world, not in a trailer park, but maybe somewhere near a trailer park. You see a mullet in its natural habitat, and it's honestly like seeing a horse riding another horse.
it's unbelievable.
It's magical.
It's anatomically incorrect, yet why is Seabiscuit riding on top of
I
Secretariat?
don't know!
It's unbelievable.
I honestly want to see what's gonna happen next.
It made us think there should be a mullet Hall of Fame.
You know, Jay, there isn't a mullet Hall of Fame.
Well, I think there should be a mullet Hall of Fame inside of a Supercuts.
Well, actually, I think it should be right behind a Supercuts. So it's literally a business in the front and a party in the back. If you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, Matthew, you know, I feel like Dog the Bounty Hunter is the all-time inductee.
Yeah, that's a great mullet. He'll put everyone in there.
What about NASCAR riders?
NASCAR riders, they get in anytime.
Wait. And what about Dolly Parton?
Yeah, let's actually get a singer in there.
What about Pigtails?
Yeah, Pigtails is just a mullet that's been wrapped in two pieces.
Wait, so that means Pippi Longstocking's been rocking a mullet for 2 decades!
Not Pigtails!
No, we ain't talking about pigtails.
Not Pigtails!
No, we actually out here talking about a mullet.
We're talking about mullets over here.
We ain't talking about pigtails.
Not Pigtails!
No, we ain't out here actually talking about pigtails.
We're talking about motherfucking mullet.
Yeah, we out here talking about a
We're
mullet.
talking about mullet.
Yeah, we ain't talking pigtails.
Not Pigtails!
No, we ain't talking pigtails.
We're talking about mullet.
Yeah, we out here talking actually about a mullet. I feel like we could have done that for an hour.
We almost did.
No, we've lived in Los Angeles for about 8 years, and there are things that just
We're not used to it.
it baffles us to this day. Okay, there's a supermarket chain up there, and it's called Vons. VONX.
Good middle of the road market.
Got good middle of the road, not bad. Decent value.
Not bad.
Good produce, not bad. And there's also a supermarket chain out there that's called John's. JONS.
It's like the same coloring.
The same font, or the same typeface. The J actually comes up a bit higher than a J.
Then a J should normally come. Yes.
I mean, I'm serious. It's like they were saying, let's just make the J come up a little bit higher and look like a V.
V, yes.
Yes.
Victor and Avons.
Yes. I'm not kidding. It's like the entire marketing campaign was to trick you into thinking that you're going to
To Avons.
Yes. See, I'm not kidding. It's like you're driving along and you say, hey, honey, let's just drive into this Vons.
And you step into the Vons, or supposed Vons, and suddenly you're in the middle of a freaking war zone over here.
Honey, this is not a Vons.
This is not a Vons.
We out here actually talking about a John.
We're talking about Johns, yo!
We ain't talking about a
This
Vons.
ain't no Vons!
We actually out here ended up talking about a Vons.
We're talking about a John, or a Johns. J-O-N-S, a motherfreaking Johns.
Awesome. Was it that awesome?
I enjoyed it, but
It was decent.
I don't know if we should.
Most of the crowd's still here, but let's be honest for a second, that didn't
Didn't quite
exactly-
connect, but yeah. That's not a. Yeah, yes, yeah.
Didn't work.
I guess it didn't hit.
Didn't
I guess
kill.
it didn't, yeah. Or they got it, but.
You get it? Well,
I guess let's go over these,
you kind of got it.
I don't know. It might not be your thing, but
Reasons why our act doesn't consistently. Explanations.
sometimes the writer is more baked than the audience is at the time of the performance.
Doubtful.
We tend to be more successful in social media, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, with a niche audience that we, Matthew and I, have actually cultivated over time, rather than live shows where the stakes are actually higher.
Yeah, exactly. We were more baked. When we were writing the jokes, we were baked, so it seemed funny to us.
Exactly. And
We've actually never really connected with traditional comedy.
yeah, Matthew, would it be safe to say that the alt scene is actually much more our speed?
That's accurate. A move from comedy clubs to rock venues.
In the 1990s, David Cross actually ushered in a new era of comedy by opting to perform in rock venues, rather than the comedy clubs that had been popular during and after the well-celebrated and highly profitable 1980s comedy boom.
Alright, let's just skip that one. In New York City, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Philadelphia, much of what is called alternative or downtown comedy is performed outside of traditional comedy clubs in theaters such as
Upright Citizens Brigade Theater, or UCB,
Magnet Theater,
The Creek and the Cave,
Upright Citizens Brigade Theater, Franklin, UCB.
Good Comedy Theater,
People's Improv Theater, Pitt.
Boo.
as well as cabarets that host comedy only occasionally.
The comedians,
Skip
skip.
Alright.
Alright. The now defunct Luna Lounge in New York's Lower East Side was home to a celebrated weekly alternative comedy stand-up series featuring a changing lineup of alt comics, including Patton Oswalt, Sarah Silverman, Jason and Randy Sklar, Jim Norton, Ted Alejandro, Todd Barry, H, John Benjamin, Greg Giraldo, Patrice O'Neill, Sarah Vowell, Mike Birbiglia, Dave Chappelle, Janine Garofalo, and numerous others until the property was sold and the building razed.
So, to be honest, yes, not everything has been going as planned. Well, it hasn't been landing. And that's not our fault, and part of it has to do with some of the reasons why we're here tonight.
We'd like to show you some examples of comedy that has inspired us. So honestly, if what we're saying up here isn't connecting with you, don't blame us, blame them.
How is everybody? I am so sorry to be kind of stressed and out of sorts, but I just don't know. It's a 90210 summer, and I don't know if Brandon and Dylan are gonna make it. And I just don't know. They're living together now. Is Brennan gonna go to France? I don't know. That's the whole 90210 thing. Sure, they're brilliant thespians. Sure, the dialogue is great. The show is wonderful. Given. All right? But I got some problems with the show, and I'm going to tell you what they are. Hang on. Okay. Aaron Spelling, who may be the devil. I'm not going to say definitively. He might be. All right, don't sue me, but he might be. His daughter, Tori, is on the show, 90210. Little Tori, you know, she looks like the psycho preteen at every bar mitzvah you've ever been to. She's like, hi, Auntie Rivka, I can't eat this week. I'm so slender.
Next.
No, we were just in the Midwest of the United States. We saw one of the most glorious mullets of all time. Yes. It was an ironic mullet. You see a mullet in Los Angeles, we're like, fuck, you're a dick. Why are you doing that? You'd say the hipsters are taking that away from us. You're not. This is the most glorious. You see a mullet in its natural habitat. Like out in the world, not near a hockey rink, but somewhere near a hockey rink. You see a mullet out in its natural habitat, it's like seeing a horse ride another horse. It's magical. Anatomically incorrect, and yet why is Seabiscuit on top of Secretariat? I don't know. Unbelievable. I want to see what's going to happen next. It made us think that there should be a mullet Hall of Fame. You know, there isn't a mullet Hall of Fame. I think it should be inside of a Supercuts. Well, actually, I think it should be right behind a Supercuts. So literally, it's a business in the front and a party in the back. I mean, what I'm talking about. Yeah, their banquet rooms back there. Anyway, I feel like Dog the Bounty Hunter is the all-time inductee. That's a great mullet. He'll put everyone in there. If you're in the NHL, automatically you get in anytime. KD Lang. Let's get the female mullet up in that bitch. Come on, let's do that. February could be Black Mullet Month. Yes. Black people don't think that you have mullets. I love that you said you. We're in Canada. There are no fucking black people. No black people. We know that. No, the black mullet, Jerry curl to the cornrow. It's tight and then it gets messy down here. Those are all mullets. Yes, they are. That means that Allen Iverson has been rocking a mullet for 2 decades. Yeah. Not a weave. Not a weave. Not a weave. We're talking about mullets. We're talking about mullets. We're talking about mullets. Not a weave. Not a weave. Not a weave. Not a weave. We up here talking about mullets. How funny is that? It's so funny that we up here talking about mullets. We're talking about mullets. Talking about mullets. Not a weave. 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 We're talking about mullets. We're talking about mullets. I mean, it's so funny, man. We're talking about mullets. I feel like we could have done that for an hour. We almost did. Still used to it. We can't. It baffles us to this day. There's a supermarket chain here called Vaughn's. Middle of the road for your produce. It's actually pretty good. Then there's a supermarket chain here called John's. J-O-N-S. The J, like the same coloring, the same fonts, the same typeface. The J looks like a V. It almost comes a little higher than a J should come. It should normally come, yes. The whole marketing strategy of a John's is to trick you into thinking you're going to a John's. Yes. Like that's it. That was all their marketing was like, let's make the J a little bit more like a V. Because you're driving along, you're like, honey, I think I'm just going to pull over into this. I'm going to pull my British car over here into this. Vaughn's, I see a Vaughn's. Yeah, I looked quickly. I glanced quickly and I think there's a Vaughn's there. We need some milk. And then you get in and you're like, how did I get inside the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul? This is... Because John's is so low rent. You literally are like,
Shouldn't employees be wearing shoes at a
yes, they should. Yes, they should.
They should be wearing shoes.
When did Corey Haim develop a line of salad dressing?
I don't know.
Hey, you just watched our clip rating against the Sklar Brothers on Effin' Funny, and we're so glad you watched it.
Alright, so I hope that helps you to understand just a little bit more about where we come from and why it might help you to enjoy it.
And, well, what do you think? Should we just, should we make the call?
Yeah. Alright guys, I mean, we're wrapping up here, but
I don't know what it is about us, and we've done shows, and we could walk across the entire world,
Yeah.
and we do not see people that we typically get along as well as we
yeah,
do with you.
I like people, but I don't always like socializing with them, if you get my drift. I'm an introvert.
That said, we actually
Yeah.
get along with others, and we want to invite you out. And now,
Yeah. We don't want the night to just end here. You go see a comedy show, you have a fun time or a bad time, whatever, and then you go home and just pass out. We want to invite you guys to go out with us. Who has plans after this?
just raise your hand if you have anything.
I have no plans.
No plans? Okay. Okay, so no one raised their hands.
No one has
Everyone's
plans.
free. Let's get a couple drinks. all right?
Let's get together. Or raise your hand if you're down.
Or yeah, raise your hand if you want to hang out after this. This is gonna be awesome.
Who has something?
Ryan, Edie, Reed, they're in.
1, 2, 3. Just put your hands up if you're down.
Awesome.
1, 2. Because we're gonna need this information.
Awesome. All right, let's try to make this happen.
Fuck it.
Screw it. Hello? What's the number?
It is 267.
How many people again?
Like 18.
18. Okay.
267 239 0290, and that is the Trestle Inn. Has
Alright,
anyone here
Trestle.
been here, by the way?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right.
Thank you for calling the Trestle Inn, Philadelphia's one-only spot for whiskey and go-go, located at the corner of 11th and Callowhill. Our hour.
So that was a fail.
Okay, just call Barley Chinatown. It's 2. Has anyone been there? 215.
215. You just went? Oh damn. It's fine if you like it. 215.
922 268 2688.
All right, I'll give him a call.
We have 18.
18.
Confirmed. It's not far.
How may I help you?
Hello?
How may I help you?
Hi, my name is Matthew. I was calling because I have a group of people here. I have around 18 people here, and we don't want our night to end where we are, and we want to find a good bar. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure this actually would be a good fit.
Hi, this is Jim. Actually, just wanted to make sure it's kind of a decent fit for us, as we are going to be coming in with 18. That's going to be
18 people?
Yes, that's right. 18 people. We want to just ensure that this is a good fit for us.
I'll check the space if we have that much love, okay?
Before you do that, actually, I don't know what everyone's into, and we haven't gotten on everyone's schedules to figure out how long people are free afterwards. But I personally wanted to ask if it was more of a loungy vibe, or what?
10 minutes.
You said, repeat the last part again?
I suppose I wanted to ask, and this is more myself because I have not consulted the other people who I'm trying to arrange this with, but I myself wanted to ask if this was more of a loungy vibe. Or if there was some
they
theme.
definitely don't care that much if it's a loungy vibe, but Matthew definitely, or Matt, if you could answer that question for Matthew, that would be great.
Can you hear my? Sorry, I have another person on the line because we're trying to coordinate this. Can you hear?
What?
Yeah, I'm not getting. I can't really hear them. I said like you guys are like talking at once.
I'm sorry. Let me give the phone to my friend who can handle it for the next couple of minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, yes, this is Jay. So we're looking for a bit of a loungy vibe. Well, that's what Matthew is looking for, but I actually don't care at all.
I don't really. That's not a huge. It's not a huge deal.
Is it like a lounge or is it more of like a divey?
Actually, that's awesome.
A little bit of both. It's a little bit of both.
A little bit of both? You guys like that?
Lounge,
Into it.
They seem
hi. So you said it's similar to a lounge and a dive?
yeah, like we have like couches, I guess, and tables, like there's tables and couches.
What kind of
Not
music?
everyone- People came out for a show. Ask if there's like a dress code or something.
Yeah. Do you guys have a dress code or a theme? Anything that would be restricting for some of our friends? There's about 18 of us, and we are.
No.
All right.
No, Jeffrey.
Anything goes.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna be coming in loose. We're gonna be thirsty, and we're pretty excited to meet you.
Oh, you too.
What?
I said you too.
You too. You too.
You're me. Me too.
But you said 18, right?
Yeah, 18. We're actually at Good Comedy Theater right now, and yeah, we'll be there in a few minutes.
Or yeah, whenever the room empties, I guess we can all meet in front of the theater.
Is that all?
After you, does anyone else have any particular question?
Yeah, what kind of music do they play?
What kind of music? You guys play some good stuff, I assume, right?
There's football games on.
I like whatever. I like whatever kind of music.
Yeah, no, we really appreciate it, and yeah, no, we're gonna be.
Ask her what's the name of the bar again?
What's the name of the bar?
What? You're not on mic, man. I can't hear
Oh,
you.
what's your number again, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Just want to put up our
You have to talk.
information.
Sorry, what is your number again? In case I do
Our
need to.
number?
Yeah, in case I do need to open text edit.
You want like a phone number?
In case we do need to call back for more information, because we are dealing with actually a decent sized amount of people.
Hello?
Hello?
You said you want a phone number?
Yeah, the phone number, because in case we
It's
do.
215.
21. Jane.
Well, yeah, no.
922
212. Sorry.
2688.
That's my number.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You know what? Actually, I figured out a solution to the issue.
We put our number on the screen.
We put our number on the screen, so zoom in on that. My number, in case you need to reach me after the show to meet up at the bar. My number, and I want you all to get this down. My number is 213
213?
213 446
446?
Yes. 2208.
And just text us.
And my name is Matthew.
And what's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be heading over, and
Yeah, we're gonna be heading over, and I guess we hope you have a great rest of the night, and we will be seeing you soon.
Okay.
yeah, we'll see you soon. So we'll catch up in a bit. But that said, until we see you, we hope you have a nice time. Until then, we see you.
Not a big deal either way.
That said, we want the night to continue regardless of whether or not, or the party size, right?
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's. Yeah.
See you soon.
I think so.
All right. Well, yeah. Anything else? No.
So we're gonna meet everyone outside of the theater and probably just head over. We'll be there in like
Okay.
45 minutes or less. So.
We'll be there, stat. We just want to remind you guys, that we're gonna have fun in this, right?
Okay. Is that all? Okay.
Deserves a fucking round of applause.
Hi.
Just send us a text and
We'll meet you guys outside or in front, and
yeah, thank you guys very much for coming out.
we hope you enjoyed watching, and
Have a great night.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
I love you.
Give it up one more time for the hour-long joke, everybody! We did it!